This is a story called The Little Monsters at Christmas, chapter 116. The gang take the little kids to visit Santa in his grotto. The kids are on their way to school when Elsie says, "Hey Bumpy, is Santa's grotto open yet?" "No, but I think it opens tomorrow morning," answered Bumpy. "Please will you take us to see him?" asked Elsie. "Yeah, of course we will," answered Bumpy. They all went to school, and then the next day the big kids took the little kids to see Santa as promised. The kids, the first person to go and see Santa was Michael. "Hello, young man, what's your name?" said Santa. "My name's Michael." "What can I bring you for Christmas this year, Michael?" asked Santa. "I'd like lots of Lego, a big skateboard, a new mountain bike, a new BMX bike, some hunk bedding, a Batman coat, some inline skates, a new PS5 and Xbox of my own, and my very own games room, please, Santa," answered Michael. "Well, have you been a good boy this year, Michael?" asked Santa. "Yes, of course I have, Santa," answered Michael. "Are you sure about that, Michael?" asked Santa. "Yes, of course I am, Santa," answered Michael. "Well, keep up with the good behaviour, and I'll do my best to bring you what you've asked me for. Before I give you your presents, go over there and have a go at the Lucky Dip and see what you can find," said Santa. Michael went over to the Lucky Dip and found a Lego set. Then Santa gave him his presents, and he received a skateboard and some inline skates. Then little Thomas went in, and before Santa could say anything, he said, "Hello, Santa, I'm Thomas. For Christmas I want a big boy bike, lots of Lego, some Paw Patrol PJs, some quad skates, a Toy Story sleeping bag, some Toy Story toys, and lots of money, please." "Well, hello there, Thomas. Have you been a good boy this year?" said Santa. "Of course I've been a good boy this year, Santa. I've never ever naughty," answered Thomas. "Okay, Thomas, why don't you go over there and dig deep in the Lucky Dip and see what you can find," said Santa. Thomas went over to the Lucky Dip and found a pack of 20 Hot Wheel cars. Then Santa gave him his presents, and he received some Lego and a Toy Story sleeping bag. Then it was little Arthur's turn to see Santa. "Hello there, handsome young man. What do they call you?" said Santa. "I'm Arthur, and I'm 4, said Arthur. "Whoa, you're 4? You're a big boy for 4. "No, big boy, what would you like me to bring you for Christmas?" said Santa. "I'd like some Hot Wheel cars, a Hot Wheel car garage, a big boy police bike, a policeman's dress-up outfit, a fireman's dress-up outfit, some Lego, and a doctor's set, please, Santa." "Have you been a good boy this year, Arthur?" asked Santa. "I have been the bestest, goodiest, nicest, kindest, and sweetest little boy ever," answered Arthur. "Well, Arthur, go over there and dig deep in the Lucky Dip and see what you can find," said Santa. Arthur went over to the Lucky Dip and pulled out a fireman's dress-up outfit. Then Santa gave him his presents, and he received the Hot Wheel cars and garage that he wanted. "Thank you very much, Santa. You're a very kind man, and I love you." "Happy Christmas, Santa," said Arthur. "You're welcome, young man," said Santa, laughing. Then Ellie went in, and Santa said to her, "Hello there, beautiful girl. What's your name?" said Santa. "My name's Ellie." "Well, hello there, Ellie. You're a very pretty girl. What would you like me to bring you for Christmas this year, beautiful girl? Said Santa. I'd like some Our Generation dolls, some Barbie dolls, some proper grown-up makeup, some clothes, some My Little Ponies, and lots of books, please, Santa, said Ellie. Have you been a good girl this year? Asked Santa. Of course I have, Santa. I'm always a very good girl, answered Ellie. Okay, sweetheart, go over there to the Lucky Dip and dig deep and see what you can find, said Santa. Ellie went over to the Lucky Dip and pulled out some toy makeup. Then Santa gave her her presents and she received an Our Generation doll, a pack of 20 Barbie dolls. Then it was Elsie's turn to visit Santa. Hello, pretty girl. What's your name, sweetheart? Said Santa. My name's Elsie. Hello, Elsie. What can I bring you for Christmas this year? Said Santa. Well, I'd like a stitched dressing gown, some stitched pyjamas, a massive stitched teddy, a small stitched teddy, a Silver Cross doll's pram, a baby born doll, a baby Annabelle doll, and lots of clothes, please, Santa, said Elsie. Blimey, Elsie, that's a very long list. Have you been a good girl this year? Said Santa. I've been the bestest, nicest, kindest, sweetest, helpfulest little girl ever in the great big wide world, said Elsa. Well, in that case, sweetheart, go over there and dig deep in the Lucky Dip and see what you can find, said Santa. Elsie went over and dug deep in the Lucky Dip, and much to her delight she found a stitched teddy. Then Santa gave her her presents and she received a baby born doll and some stitched pyjamas. When she was leaving she said to Santa, have a nice Christmas, Santa, and please make sure you bring me everything on my list. I'll do my best, sweetheart. You have a great Christmas too, darling, said Santa, laughing. Then little Erin went in, and didn't everyone know it? Before Santa could say anything, she said, Hi, Santa, my name's Erin, and I'm 5 years old, and for Christmas I'd like a baby born doll, an LOL scooter, an LOL big girl bike, lots of Barbies, a baby Annabelle doll, a Loverbell doll, and lots of clothes, please. This year I've been the bestest, goodiest, nicest, and helpfulest little girl ever in the whole wide world. That's why you have to bring me everything I've asked for. Everyone in the queue outside Santa's door could hear her, and they were all laughing because she was so funny. When Santa could get a word in edgewise, he said, Wow, Erin, that's a really long list. I don't think I've ever had a list as long as that. I'll try and make sure I bring you everything on there. In the meantime, go over there and dig deep in the Lucky Dip and see what you can find, said Santa. Erin dug deep and she found a pack of 20 Barbies, which she was very happy with. Then Santa gave her her 2 presents, which were a baby Annabelle doll and a huge LOL surprise. Then little Kane went in and Santa said to him, Hello there, young man. What might your name be? My name's Kane. Well, hello there, Kane. Have you been a good boy this year? Said Santa. Santa, this is me, Kane, who you're talking to, and I'm always a good boy. In fact, I'm the goodiest, nicest, kindest, handsomest, and funniest boy in the whole wide world, said Kane. What? You mean you're never naughty? Asked Santa, laughing. Yes, "That's right, Santa," said Cain. Before Santa could say anything else, Cain said, "Anyway, Santa, for Christmas I'd like a new police bike because my old one's too small for me now. A police motorbike, a police scooter, a police quad bike, lots of Lego, a policeman's dress-up outfit, some police pyjamas, some Spider-Man toys, some Hulk toys, and some Batman toys, please, Santa." "Seeing as how you say you've been a very good boy this year, I'll do my best to bring you everything you've asked for. Now, go over to the Lucky Dip and see what you can find," said Santa. Cain went over to the Lucky Dip and pulled out a Spider-Man stretch toy. Then Santa gave him his two presents, and he received a policeman's dress-up outfit and a big box of Lego. Then it was Freddy's turn to go in and see Santa, and when he walked in, he said to Santa, "Hi, Santa, I'm Freddy, and I'm 5. Are you 5 too, Santa?" "No, Freddy, I'm not 5, I'm a grown-up." "Have you been a good boy this year?" said Santa. "Yes, of course I have, Santa. I've been the goodiest boy in the whole wide world. Even goodier than my brother Cain and my sisters," said Freddy. "Well, what would you like me to bring you for Christmas this year?" asked Santa. "I'd like some Batman toys, a Batman coat, some Batman trainers, lots of Lego, a Batman dress-up outfit, a Batman bike, a Batman quad bike, a Batman scooter, a big Batman skateboard, please, Santa," answered Freddy. "Okay, seeing as you've been a good boy this year, I promise to try and bring you everything you've asked me for. Before you go and dig deep in the Lucky Dip and see what you can find," said Santa. Freddy went over to the Lucky Dip and pulled out a Batman Lego set. Then Santa gave him his presents, and he received the Batman trainers and coat that he wanted. Then Allison went in to see Santa, and Santa said to him, "Hello there, young man, and what do they call you?" "My name's Harrison, and I'll be 5 tomorrow," said Harrison. "Wow, 5 years old! Happy birthday for tomorrow, young man. Now, what can I bring you for Christmas this year?" "I'd like a big boy bike, a Superman scooter, a Superman dress-up outfit, some Superman Lego, a Superman hat and scarf set, some Superman trainers, a Batman coat, a Superman bike, helmet, and lots of Lego, please, Santa," said Harrison. "Well, seeing as how you've been a good boy such a good boy this year, I'll do my best to bring you everything you've asked me for. Now, go and dig deep in the Lucky Dip and see what you can find," said Santa. Harrison went over and dug deep in the Lucky Dip, and he pulled out a Superman Lego set. Then Santa gave him his 2 Christmas presents, which were a Superman coat and trainers, and then he said, "Now, before you go, I have 3 birthday presents here for you." Then he reached down the edge of his chair and brought round the 3 presents, which were the Spider-Man bike and the knee elbow pads and helmet that he wanted. He was so happy with his presents that he gave Santa a great big hug and said, "Thank you, Santa. Thank you so much. You're a very kind man and I love you." "Why, it's my job to be kind. That's why they call me Santa." Harrison left, and then Mary Ann went in, and Santa said to her, "Hello there, beautiful princess. How are you today, and what's your name?" "My name's Mary Ann, and I'm fine, thank you, Santa. How are you today?" "I'm fine, thank you, sweetheart. Have you been a good girl this year? Said Santa. Of course I've been a good girl this year, Santa. I always am, said Mary Ann. Well, in that case, what can I bring you for Christmas this year? Said Santa. I'd like lots of new clothes, lots of Lego, a stitched blanket, a stitched backpack, a stitched teddy, a stitched bedding set, a new bike, and a stitched helmet with knee and elbow pads, please, Santa, said Mary Ann. Well, keep being a good girl, and I'll try and bring you everything you've asked me for. Now, go over to the Lucky Dip and dig deep and see what you can find, said Santa. Mary Ann dug deep in the Lucky Dip and found a stitched bedding set. Then Santa gave her 2 presents, which were some stitched pyjamas and a stitched teddy. Mary Ann said thank you, and then Joanna went in to see Santa. Why, hello there, young lady. What's your name? Said Santa. Hi, Santa. My name's Joanna and I'm 7. Oh, you're a very pretty girl, Joanna. What can I bring you for Christmas this year, sweetheart? Said Santa. I'd like some Our Generation dolls, some Baby Reborn dolls, some new trainers, some Lego, a new bike, clothes, some My Little Ponies and some LOL surprises, please, Santa, said Joanna. Excuse me. Have you been a good girl this year? Asked Santa. Yes, I've been a very good girl this year, Santa. I always am, answered Joanna. Oh, excuse me. Well, if you say so, keep being a good girl. Keep being good and I promise you, I'll try and bring you everything you've asked me for. Now, go over to the Lucky Dip and choose something and then I'll give you your 2 presents when you come back, said Santa. Joanna went over to the Lucky Dip and dug out a pack of My Little Ponies. Then Santa gave her her presents and she received some Lego and an Our Generation doll. Then Emily went in, but because of her autism, she didn't say much. Santa knew about her autism and he said to her, Hello, sweetheart. What's your name? I'm Emily, and for Christmas I'd like a new bike, some Our Generation dolls, some Lego, some clothes, some trainers, a karaoke machine, some Barbie dolls, and a watch, please, Santa, said Emily. Well, have you been a good girl this year? Asked Santa. Yes, I'm always a good girl this year. Well, okay, my darling, you can go over to the Lucky Dip and see what you can find, said Santa. Emily went over to the Lucky Dip and pulled out some Lego. Then Santa gave her a pack of 20 Barbie dolls and some new trainers, much to her delight. Then Joshua went in, and before Santa could say anything, he said, Hi, Santa. I'm Joshua, and I'm 7. I've been an extremely good boy this year, and for Christmas, I'd like everything I'm about to ask you for, please. A BMX bike, a mountain bike, a big skateboard, lots of Lego, lots of Batman toys, some clothes, some trainers, my very own Xbox and games, and my very own PlayStation with games, please, Santa. Well, I'll do my best to bring you everything you've asked me for. Now, why don't you go over to the Lucky Dip and see what you can find, said Santa. Okay, Santa, said Joshua. Joshua went over to the Lucky Dip and pulled out a pack of Batman figures. Then Santa gave him his presents, which were a big Batman skateboard and a big Batman Lego set. Then little Joe went in and Santa said to him, Why, hello there, young man. What do they call you? My name's Joe and I'm 6. Wow, you're a big boy for 6. Now, Have you been a good boy this year? Said Santa. That's a silly question, Santa, because you should know already that I'm always a good boy, said Joe. Oh, yes, I'm sorry, young man, I forgot. Now, what can I bring you for Christmas this year? Joe, said Santa, laughing, I'd like a big boy bike, lots of Lego, lots of Star Wars toys, the Star Wars DVD box set, a fireman's dress-up outfit, a big Star Wars skateboard, some Hot Wheel cars and a Nintendo Switch of my very own, please, Santa, said Joe. Well, seeing as how you've been a very good boy this year, I'll do my very best to bring you everything you've asked me for. Now, go and dig deep in the lucky dip and see what you can find, said Santa. Joe went over to the lucky dip and pulled out a pack of 10 Hot Wheel cars. Then Santa gave him his presents and he received a Nintendo Switch and a Star Wars box set that he wanted. Then it was little Layla's turn to go to see Santa and he said to her, Hello there, and what might your name be, pretty girl? My name's Layla, and do you know what, Santa? This year I've been a very, 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 very goodiest, bestiest, kindest, nicest, friendliest and loveliest girl in the whole great big wide world. That's why I want you to bring me everything I'm going to ask you for. You will, won't you, Santa? Because you're Santa. Why, you haven't told me what you want yet. I can't bring you anything if you don't tell me what you want, said Santa. Give me a chance, Santa. I'm 4, not 14, said Layla. Oh, I'm sorry. Forgive me for rushing you. Please feel free to take your time and tell me what you want from me for Christmas, said Santa. Everyone outside could hear Layla, and they were all laughing. Right, Santa, I'm ready now. For Christmas, I want a big girl LOL bike with tassels and a seat for my dolls, some LOL dolls, lots of mermaids, lots of unicorns, a tablet, a unicorn sleeping bag, a mermaid sleeping bag, a nurse's dress-up outfit, a real-life puppy, a real-life kitten, lots of Lego, my very own Nintendo Switch, an LOL scooter with tassels, an LOL helmet with knee and elbow pads, and some Our Generation dolls, please, Santa. Will you be able to bring me all that, Santa? I have been a very good girl this year, said Layla. Well, I'll do my best, Layla. Now, why don't you go over to the lucky dip and see what you can find, said Santa. Layla went over to the lucky dip and she pulled out an LOL Lego set. Then Santa gave her her presents and she received her very own Nintendo Switch and the LOL helmet and matching elbow and knee pads that she wanted. The last one to visit Santa in his grotto was Elizabeth, and Santa said to her, Hello there, beautiful girl. What's your name? My name's Elizabeth. Hello, Elizabeth. You're very pretty. How are you today? Said Santa. I'm okay, thank you, Santa. How are you? Said Elizabeth. I'm fine too, thank you, Elizabeth. Now, what would you like me to bring you for Christmas this year? Said Santa. I want a pink mountain bike, an electric scooter, a karaoke machine, lots of clothes, lots of Lego, my very own Nintendo Switch with games, some Barbies, some quad skates, some Our Generation dolls, and some inline skates, please, Santa, said Elizabeth. Well, have you been a good girl this year? Asked Santa. Of course I have, Santa. I'm always a good girl, answered Elizabeth. Okay, sweetheart, Why don't you go over to the Lucky Dip and see what you can find, said Santa. Elizabeth went over to the Lucky Dip and pulled out a pack of 20 Barbie dolls with clothes and accessories. Then Santa gave her her presents and she received some quad skates and a Nintendo Switch with games. All the parents took the babies to see Santa, as they said the big kids had enough little ones to look after. All the little ones were super happy with everything they'd got, and they couldn't wait for Santa to come to their houses on Christmas Eve and leave more presents for them. End of chapter 116. Merry Christmas, everyone. Remember, if you're watching on YouTube, please feel free to like, share, comment and subscribe. If you're watching on Facebook and Instagram, please feel free to like, share, comment and to go to my YouTube channel and subscribe. Merry Christmas, everyone. Take care of yourselves. Love you. Bye.